The Forbidden Forest. The forest seems to grow bigger, thicker, and amongst the trees, people searching, looking for the missing wizards. But slowly, people melt away until Harry is left alone. He hears something. He turns to his right. Harry. Albus, Scorpius, Albus, and then he hears the sound of hooves. Harry is startled. He looks around for where the sound noise is coming from. Suddenly Bane steps forward into the light. He is a magnificent centaur. Bane, Harry Potter. Harry, good. You still recognize me. Bane, you have grown older. Harry, I have. Bane, but not wiser. For you trespass on our land. Harry, I have always respected the centaurs. We are not enemies. You fought bravely at the Battle of Hogwarts and I fought beside you. Bane, I did my part, but for my herd and our honor, not for you. And after the battle, the forest was deemed centaur land. And if you are on our land without permission, then you are enemy. Harry, my son is missing, Bane. I need help finding him, Bane. And he is here in our forest. Harry, yes. Ben, then he is as stupid as you are. Harry, can you help me, Bane? There is a pause. Bane looks down at Harry imperiously. Bane, I can only tell you what I know. But I tell you not for your benefit, but for the benefit of my herd. The centaurs do not need another war. Harry, neither do we. What do you know? Bane, I have seen your son Harry Potter, seen him in the movements of the stars. Harry, you have seen him in the stars? Bane, I can tell you where he is. I can tell you how you will find him, Harry. Harry, but you have seen something. You have divined something, Bane. There is a black cloud around your son, a dangerous black cloud, Harry, around Albus. Bane, a black cloud that might endanger us all. You will find your son again, Harry Potter, but then you could lose him forever. He makes a sound like a horse's cry and then makes hard away, leaving a bewildered Harry behind. Harry begins to search again, now with even more fervor. Harry, Albus, Albus, edge of the forbidden forest. Scorpius and Albus round a corner to be faced with a gap in the trees, a gap through which is visible a glorious light. Scorpius, and there it is, Albus, Hogwarts. Never seen this view of it before. Scorpius, still get a tingle, don't you, when you see it? And revealed through the trees is Hogwarts, a splendid mass of bulbous buildings and towers. From the moment I first heard of it, I was desperate to go. I mean, Dad didn't much like it there, but even the way he described it. From the age of 10, I would check the Daily Prophet first thing every morning, certain some sort of tragedy would have befallen it. Certainly, I wouldn't get to go, Albus. And then you got there, and it turned out to be terrible after all. Scorpius, not for me. Albus looks at his friend, shocked. All I ever wanted to do was go to Hogwarts and have a mate to get up to mayhem with, just like Harry Potter. And I got his son. How crazily fortunate is that, Albus? But I'm nothing like my dad. Scorpius, you are better. You are my best friend, Albus, and this is mayhem to the ninth degree. Which is great. Thumbs up. Great. It's just I have got to say, I don't mind admitting I am a tiny bit, just a tiny bit scared. Albus looks at Scorpius and smiles. Albus, you are my friend too. And don't worry, I have a good feeling about this. We hear Ron's voice from off. He is clearly in close proximity. Albus. Albus turns toward it, scared. Albus, but we have got to go now. Albus takes the time turner from Scorpius. He presses down upon it, and the time turner begins to vibrate and then explodes into a storm of movement. And within the stage starts to transform. The two boys looks at it, and there is a giant whoosh of light, a smash of noise, and time stops. And then it turns over, thinks a bit, and begins spooling backwards, slow at first, and then it speeds up. Try Visit Tournament, Edge of the Forbidden Forest, 1994. Suddenly, everything is a riot of noise as a crowd consumes Albus and Scorpius. And suddenly, the greatest showman on earth, his words, not ours, is on stage, using Snorus to amplify his voice, and, well, he is having a ball. Lujo Bagman, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you the greatest, the fabulous, the one and the only Try Wizard Tournament. There is a loud cheer. If you are from Hogwarts, give me a cheer. There is a loud cheer. If you are from Drumstrong, give me a cheer. There is a loud cheer. And if you are from Byoxe Bashins, give me a cheer. There is a slightly limp cheer. Slightly less enthusiastic from the French there. Scorpius smiling. This has worked. That's Lujo Bagman. Lujo Bagman, and then they are. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the reason why we are all here. The champions representing Drumstrang. What eyebrows, what a gait, what a boy. There is nothing he won't try on a broomstick. It's Victor Crazy Crumb. Scorpius and Albus, who are really getting into play, the Drumstring students now, go crazy crumb, go crazy crumb. Lujo Bagman from the Bjoxbatens Academy, Zut Aloris, it's Fleur Delacour. There is some polite applause. And from Hogwarts, not one but two students, he makes us all go wiki. At the knee, see, he is Cedric Delicious Diggory. The crowd go wild. And then the other, you know him as the boy who lived. I know him as the boy who keeps surprising us all. Albus, that's my dad. Ludo Bagman, yes, it's Harry Plucky Potter. There's a cheering, particularly from a nervous looking girl at the edge of the crowd. This is young Hermione, played by the same actress as plays Rose. It is noticeable that the cheering for Harry is slightly less than that for Cedric. And now silence, please all. The first task, retrieving a golden egg. From a nest of ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you dragons and guiding the dragons, Charlie Weasley. There are more cheers. Young Hermione, if you're going to stand so close, I would rather you didn't breathe on me quite so much. Scorpius, Rose, what are you doing here? Young Hermione, who is Rose? What's happened to your accent? Albus with a bad accent. Sorry, Hermione, he has got you mixed up with someone else. Young Hermione, how do you know my name? Leo Bagman. And with no time to lose, let's bring out our first champion facing a Swedish short snort. I give you Cedric Diggory. And with no time to lose, let's bring out our first champion facing a Swedish short snort. I give you Cedric Diggory. A dragon roar distracts young Hermione, and Albus eats his wands. And Cedric Diggory has entered the stage, and he seems ready, scared but ready. He dodges this way, he dodges that. The girls swoon as he dives for cover. They cry as one, don't damage our degree, Mr. Dragon. Scorpius looks concerned. Scorpius, Albus, something is going wrong. The time turner, it's shaking. A ticking begins, an incessant, dangerous ticking. It's coming from the time turner. Lujo Bagman and Cedric skirts left, and he dives right, and he reads his wand. What has this young, brave, handsome man got up his sleeves now? Albus extending his wand. Expelliarmus. Cedric's wand is summoned to Albus's hand. Ludo Bagman. But no, what's this? Is it dark magic or is it something else entirely? Cedric Diggory is disarmed. Scorpius, Albus. I think the time turner, something is wrong. The time turner's ticking gets louder still. Ludo Bagman, it's all going wrong for Diggers. This could be the end of the task for him, the end of the tournament. Scorpius grabs Albus. There is a crescendo in the ticking and a flash, and time is turned back to the present, with Albus hollering in pain. Scorpius, Albus, did it hurt you? Albus, are you okay? Albus, what happened? Scorpius, there must be some limit. The time turner must have some kind of time limit. Albus, do you think we have done it? Do you think we have changed anything? Suddenly, the stage is invaded from all the sides by Harry Ron, who now has a side parting and whose wardrobe choices have become rather more staid. Ginny and Draco. Scorpius looks at them all and slips the time turner back into his pocket. Albus looks at them rather more blankly. He is in a lot of pain. Ron, I told you I saw them. Scorpius, I think we are about to find out. Albus, hello, Dad. Dad, is something wrong? Harry looks at his scientist